I'm in the house. I'm in the house. I'm in the house. Nah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm in the house. I'm in the house. About to act up. About to act up. Sure is. Tomorrow that day, I'm about to act up. Tell the truth, I'm about to act up. Got the whole world on edge. They don't even want to upload my shit on YouTube. About to act up. The sage of the age. My mind is stronger than the whole nations combined. You can get all the Arabs in the world, goddamn it. You can put them all together and I still got them beat. One mind greater than whole races and shit. God damn. And that's real. That's real. Come on in. Put the yak down for a second. I know y'all about to go out about 11 o'clock. Y'all ready to go get your yak on. Just chill out for a second. Want to talk to y'all about a few things. You understand what I'm saying? Just warming up. You know, I got so much information that, you know, I might as well just start dropping bombs tonight. You know, even before the lecture start tomorrow, I'm going to just start dropping bombs tonight. Let me ask y'all a question. Matter of fact, let me get a swig of water first. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to spit this fire. You feel me? I'm about to spit this fire on you niggas. Did you know that 80% of all Arabs in the world live in Africa? Did you know that? I'm going to say it again. And this is a fact. And it might even be higher than that. 80% of all Arabs in the world live in Africa. See, while you niggas was over there crawling in the sand, huh? Y'all over there with your forehead on the sand, praying to a mystery God. You niggas over there praying, running around a shoebox in the sand that y'all call the Kaaba. A shoebox in the sand that you call the Kaaba. Huh? The Arabs snuck into Africa. They didn't really sneak in. They seized Africa, opened the door for all their families, invited their families in, right? And so while you niggas was over there with your forehead on the sand, you understand? You know what the Arab yelled across the Red Sea? He said, psych, psych, we got you, nigga. We got you. See, they know the true Holy Land is Africa. They know the true Holy Land is Africa. How the hell can you call a land that can't even grow food holy? Huh? I'm just being real. I'm just being real. If I can't grow no goddamn food on it, how the fuck is it holy? See, y'all be missing. Y'all truly is confused about what religion is and what religion isn't. Anytime a religion can talk you out, you looking at the demographics of Africa, and we looking up at the title is why Northeast Africa was changed to the Middle East. And you're going to see why it was changed to the Middle East. But let me deal with that. That you niggas, and I must say this, and I'm sick of motherfuckers talking about it ain't no niggas. Yes, it is. It's some niggas. Anytime you would give up 13 million square miles of the richest real estate on the planet in resource, in food, in precious minerals, you get that up for some goat pastures. Goat pastures. Goat pastures called Mecca. So Israel, whatever you want to call it, all fictional, never been to Israel until 1945. Never been to Israel till 1945. Maybe in them comic books that you call the Bible, you know, Marvel comics out of by goddamn the Bible. Put a copyright on the Bible, because them goddamn characters in the Bible is no realer than them goddamn characters in Marvel comics. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. And you niggas talking about Wakanda ain't real. Goddamn Saudi Arabia and Israel ain't goddamn real. So all you niggas running, you've been talking about a fictional land called Israel all these years. You ain't saying shit about that. And then as soon as Wakanda come along, y'all want to jump on Wakanda. Talking about Wakanda not real. Israel not real. Goddamn Mecca not real. None of that shit is real. Only in your mind is it real. Okay? No historical evidence that any of them lands ever existed into the modern era. But, you know, that's for you believers. That, you know, I'm about knowledge. You know, I'm about knowing. See, belief is the absence of knowing. See, when you just believe, you don't even give it a shot to try to know. You understand? When I was in school, you know, even if you was taking a test and you came to a question that you couldn't answer, you know, you go past it first and go to one you can answer. And then once you answer the ones you can answer, then it might jog your memory. And then you know, but if it don't, then you guess. But you at least answer the ones you know first. And so I'm not a goddamn believer. See, y'all niggas guessing off jump. Y'all not even trying to know. Okay, so I'm not a goddamn believer. It's about having some knowledge to you know, as a foundation in which to stand on. And so today we got to deal with this Arab thievery, because that's what it is. And I don't give a goddamn who don't like it. Okay? If you condone the Arabs stealing our motherland, our indigenous land, then you my enemy. And I have no problem in saying that. I have no problem in saying that. If you okay with the Arab taking over the economy of the black community in America, in so-called America, then you my goddamn enemy. And I don't give a fuck about you at all. Okay? Have no mercy on your ass. Somebody got to tell these babies the truth as to what is happening to them. Only thing y'all niggas do is go in there and kiss them Arabs' ass because they sell you liquor, cigarettes, and blunts. Okay? And because them Arabs sell you liquor, cigarette, and blunts, you kiss them Arabs in the crack of their ass. Okay? I don't fuck with none of it. Okay? Anytime I have to, you know, the enemy is selling me something that will lower my guard to who he truly is, that's some shit you got to give up. This time to get that shit up. I don't give a fuck. You niggas make excuses for every goddamn thing. Okay? So you kiss the Arab in his ass because he keep you high and keep you drunk. And then see, that's the same shit that they doing in America, they doing in Africa on a larger scale, committing genocide on the peoples. You know, they committing genocide in the Sudan. You know, the Arab committed all them lands that they as inhabiting right now was populated by indigenous African people. And so these Negroes, these niggas, these Arab niggas have, hid the truth of the atrocities that Arabs have committed on our people. Long before the European slave trade, the Arabs was in Africa committing mass murder on a level, goddamn it, where the white man numbers pale in comparison. Okay? Pale in comparison. Blood all over Africa. And nobody want to tell the goddamn truth. So at that point, you coon-ass Arab niggas is my enemy. And I have no problem spitting on you motherfuckers every chance I get. Some of you niggas think that the Arab is the only motherfuckers that can bring some motherfucking ruckus. Ain't that a bitch? We ain't scared of no dusty ass Arabs. Niggas got to learn to take it to motherfuckers they can take it to. Okay? Now it might be some fights that you feel maybe you can't take it. You can't take that fight right now. Okay? But it's some fights that you can take right now and win. Okay? It's time to start punking some motherfuckers. You know you can punk. And I know goddamn well we can punk the Arab. Ain't that a bitch? I ain't never seen a goddamn Arab I couldn't punk. And I'm just gonna be straight up. Anytime they disrespect in the goddamn community, bitch, I step straight to them, fearlessly. And them bitches back down immediately. They back down immediately. You understand what I'm saying? Matter of fact, they know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. So when you escalate that shit on a broader scale, that's a motherfucker you can punk. And you won't even punk that bitch. I swear to God. I swear to God. So we looking at today, you understand, where we just have no control over nothing in our lives. And that's shameful. That's shameful. You understand? I'm going to be real. The first of the year, I cut a lot of shit out of my life. That wasn't taking me where the hell I needed to be. Okay? And I ain't got no problem in saying it. For you motherfuckers, if it's all right for you, bitch, it's all right for you. It ain't all right for me. I got glory on my mind. When you got glory on your mind, then you cut shit out, because the glory in the end, that's forever. That little shit y'all niggas doing, that's yesterday shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm out for glory. And so, I started cutting out a lot of shit in my life that wasn't taking me where I needed to be. You know what I'm saying? To the point that I don't even go in no goddamn Arab stores. I don't even go in. I done been in, and I'm gonna be real. I done been in the Arab store around this corner 3 times since the beginning of the year. 3. And when I went in, each time I went in, you know what the Arab said? I'm going to tell you exactly what he said. Man, we thought we lost you as a customer. And when I heard that, I knew I was doing something positive. And I was living up to the word that I said, that I'm a Pan-Africanist and that I'm not going to give my money to the goddamn Arab. The Arab say, goddamn it, we thought we lost. You did. The only reason I'm in this motherfucker right now is that I waited too goddamn late to go to the supermarket and get me some goddamn water. And I'm thirsty than a motherfucker. And I got to give me some water. You understand what I'm, but that's the only thing I went in there. Bitch, I'm not buying no more blunts. I'm not buying no more snacks. I'm not buying none of that shit out of there. If I ain't going to the goddamn supermarket getting me some real motherfucking food, then bitch, I'm gonna be hungry. See, you niggas can't do that. See, but for me, I'm out for glory. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not out for the little peasant ass life that you niggas is living. Y'all niggas living as peasants, and you all right with that. And so the Arab is capitalizing off of African genocide, African misery. And then we got these niggas that, Arab niggas, even let the Arab come into hip hop. Huh? Ain't that DJ Khaled? You let him come in, get a piece of the game. Huh? Then y'all let the other little mixed breed motherfucker, French Montana. And he spoke ill of Trinidad when he was down there and called Trinidad a third world country. And he's a fucking invader of Africa. Somebody should have slapped the goddamn lamb chop out of his goddamn mouth. You sheep meat eating motherfucker, goat meat eating motherfucker got enough nerve to call Trinidad a third world country. And this motherfucker come from a no world country. This motherfucker come out the desert. Huh? Then he ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing. Ain't got water, ain't got food, ain't got nothing. And now he's sitting with millions of dollars. He didn't capitalize off of hip hop because you silly ass niggas ain't got enough nerve to control it. Got all these niggas with billions of dollars, millions of dollars. These Negroes, these niggas, fuck a Negro. These niggas ain't came together yet to give a major industry to black people. They rather suck up to these goddamn Arabs and shit and let them make all kind of money off the hip-hop industry. Take it over. White boys took it over. See? Took it over. So this is where we at today. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're dealing with economics now. We're dealing with economics. We're dealing with economics. Why Northeast Africa was changed to the Middle East. And you're going to see one of the key reasons why they created all these fake-ass religions. You understand? Islam, Judaism, Christianity, Serapis worship. That's all that it is. You understand? To give them a presence in a necessary geography. A necessary geography. Northeast Africa. You understand? And I'm going to give you the key to why that landmass right there is so important. I don't have my map. Where my maps? Well, I ain't got my map. You know what? Where is that map at? You know what? I wish, do I want to run out there and get that map, y'all? Do I want to go out there and get that map? I'm going to get the map. Ain't no motherfucking way. Let me get this map. Hold up. I got to get the map. I got to get the map. I got to get the map. But they cut me off. But they cut me off. Let me get my maps. You know, there's a lot of generals out there, you know. Everybody the general. I ain't never seen a general that couldn't teach on the map. These niggas general what? General Electric or General, what the fuck is that general where they sell the cereal? Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You ain't no real general. Nigga, come on. Generals teach off of maps. All right. Let me see. Can I get it in there? Can I get it in there? Okay, I'm going this way. Let me get it down. Woo! Okay. Now, let me see. Right there. Okay, now, all of this is Northeast Africa. Let me get up here. Where I'm at. All right. This is hard to see up in here, but this is what they call the Middle East. Okay? Right here. Turkey, Syria, Iraq, all in that. Saudi Arabia, all of that. They call it the Middle East. And the reason why they had to rename this Northeast Africa, because it is connected to Africa, until they cut the Suez Canal through Egypt, which allowed them to sail from the Mediterranean through the Suez Canal, down the Red Sea, coming around here, the Gulf of Aden, Wait a minute. Let me make sure y'all can see this shit. All right. Because they got all these crazy ass colors. You understand? And then they made Saudi Arabia blue, and that shit damn near look like the water and shit. So it's hard for me to see on this ugly ass map. This is a fucking European ugly ass map. And I'm going to throw it. The only reason I got it because it's old and it was like vintage. But this shit so vintage, I'm going to take this bitch straight to the goddamn garbage and throw it in there. Because it's a piece of shit. The colors all fucked up. Got Saudi Arabia blue, and that damn shit damn near look like the water. I'm way over here thinking I'm going down, and I say, damn, there's Saudi Arabia right there. I'm damn near China. I'm damn near motherfucking China talking about it's the goddamn talking about it's the Mediterranean. But right here, of course, up here is the Mediterranean Sea, right above Africa, right? And you got the Suez Canal, which is man-made. They severed that, cut it through, so they'll be able to sail their ships through the Mediterranean, cut up the Suez Canal, come down the Red Sea, cut up into the Gulf of Aden, and then come off into the Indian Ocean and come around to China. Now see how this shitty ass map, they got China way over here. You understand what I'm saying? Man, take this piece of shit. I come out better just telling you. You understand what I'm saying? That was a fucking disaster. That show you anytime you try to use some European shit, you gonna fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a map of your own, it's easier for me to explain. You see, this is the center, economic center of the world when you're talking about Egypt, okay? And let me tell you why it's the economic center of the world. Number one, with that Suez Canal cut through Egypt, Egypt got two fronts. It got a Mediterranean front and it got a Red Sea front. It got a front on this northern border and it got a front on its eastern border going towards Asia. You got the Mediterranean to the north and you got the Red Sea to the east, okay? And when they severed that, cut that Suez Canal through the Sinai Peninsula, which is a part of Egypt, it gave them access to sail through the Mediterranean, cut up the Suez Canal, come into the Red Sea, and go east to Asia. So that's the major economic waterway in the world. And the British is the ones that renamed it the Middle East, okay? And so knowing that was the economic, so if you got trade from Asia, Japan, China, see, and from trade all the way from the Americas, that you could come from the Americas, go to the Middle East, cut up through the Suez. America needs that, even from a military standpoint. Other than that, they would have to sail all the way around Africa. The British would have to sail all the way around Africa just to get to India, okay? But with the cutting of the Suez Canal, they could shoot through the Mediterranean, shoot right through the Suez Canal down into the Red Sea, come around the Gulf of Aden, and come into the Indian Ocean and cut that time by months, okay? Now try sailing all the way around the goddamn Africa. Try to sail all the way going to India. You wouldn't even make the motherfucking trip. You wouldn't even make the trip. That's too economically that's a burden of a lifetime. And then back in the 1600s, come on, man. That shit would probably take a goddamn year just for them to get to India, probably 2 goddamn years, and damn near another 2 years just to get back, okay? So in order to act like they got claim to that waterway, Egypt They had to create what you call the Middle East and then create religions that gave them some type of inheritance to that land. Talking about some goddamn God gave it to some Abraham. Well, I tell you what, tell God to bring his ass on down here and verify that. See, that's a bunch of bullshit. Creating a fictional God to give you some goddamn land that do not belong to you. And then you got these silly ass Arabs talking about, you know, that Abraham and Ishmael came down into Arabia some goddamn 2000 BC and built the Kaaba. And I could show you the Kaaba in 1916 and that motherfucker looked like a barn. It didn't look like what it looked today. They just put that shit up just recent. A fucking barn. It didn't look like it looked right now. That's some shit that they just built just yesterday. They done bricked it up and made it look a little better because that's a recent building. But if you go back in 1916 and look at the wood, it looked like a shelter. It didn't even look like nothing miraculous. Like, goddamn, this is what the hell y'all Arabs is praying to? And then you silly ass niggas over there in the goddamn desert praying to a barn? A fucking barn. I got the picture. I say, is you serious? Is you fucking serious? See? And so this is how, and you know when the Arab got into Saudi Arabia, when Alexander the Great came down from out of Macedonia and Greece to conquer Egypt, conquer much of Northeast Africa, that's when them Europeans, the Arab ain't nothing but a European, started to flood down in Northeast Africa. Prior to Alexander the Great conquering that land was inhabited by African people. What you call Northeast Africa, that include all the way up to Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, all of them is countries that they just renamed as of recently. That shit ain't, y'all niggas act like that shit been like that. You know, that the Bible too, that ain't no damn that's a fictional book. Ain't none of them countries, not one of them individuals in that book ever lived. And so y'all niggas foolish to believe like the damn Lebanon of today is the Lebanon in the book. The book is fictional. They just created them names in the last 50 years. Renamed Libya, Syria, and all of that shit. They just renamed them lands less than 50 fucking years ago to give you the illusion that it always been that way. You fool. That belong to African people. Y'all better wake the fuck up and look at this shit from an economic standpoint also. If you cut Egypt off, you understand what I'm saying? A lot of the United States military, when they was going to war with Iraq, was moving through the Suez Canal. Okay, other than that, they ass would have had to sail all the way around Africa. So it's the lead economic military waterway in the world. It brings the West and the East together. The East being the Asian nations, the West being the European nations, and Egypt is at the center. It's at the center. It's what connects both worlds. Other than that, they're going to have to sail all the way around Africa, which means the global system of today would not exist if the European did not have cooperation with them goddamn Arabs that's ruling in Africa right now today. If African people was in control of Egypt and they shut that waterway down, the world fucking economy would collapse right fucking now. And that's why they created them old fictional religions to give them some mythological inheritance to them lands, to give them a reason to be in them lands. They are not indigenous to none of them lands. Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, Iran, all of that was originally populated by African people. Okay? Okay? And just like you see, if anybody been to Egypt, you see how they done flooded down into lower Egypt, where it looked like it's just all Arabs. Then you go to Iraq, and it looked like it's all Arabs. They didn't push the African people out. They didn't push the African people, murdered them and pushed them out. Okay? They are a minority, and and see, you talking about some Mesopotamia and all that. That's garbage. That's biblical. There ain't no goddamn Mesopotamia or nothing. That was an extension of the Nile Valley. That was an extension of the Nile Valley. And they practiced the same way as the Nile Valley. Was no Mesopotamia, was no Persia, or none of that shit. That shit is biblical terminology. Okay, it only exists in the Bible. Those were African people from the Nile Valley over there. And those names are misleading. And when you use those names, it gives a validation to the Bible. That's all it do. When you talk about Babylon, that shit biblical. That's biblical. That's biblical. When you use that term, you give validation to the Bible. It don't mean that African people was not there, but it was Egyptian temples all through that area. Egyptian. That when they came down as hoarding barbarians, they destroyed a lot of them temples so that you don't see it today. Have y'all seen the videos where when ISIS was over in so-called Iraq, and they went into the museum and they was pulling down the statues and breaking the statues? Did y'all see when the Taliban was over in Afghanistan? That ain't their land. And they blew the Buddha out of the mountain. You understand? Did y'all see that? Go look it up. It was a big, tall Buddha, and they put the dynamite up under. The Arab is an ignorant motherfucker. He has no respect for culture. Okay? He has no respect for culture. You know, so they say in the Quran that you shouldn't construct images of gods and idols and all this. You know why? Because he had no science of sculpting. He had no science of building. So anything he couldn't do, he demonized it and said, oh, you can't construct statues, bitch, because you ignorant. So you can see evidence of how they destroy other people's culture. And so just like they destroyed them artifacts in the National Museum of Iraq, just like they destroyed the Buddha over there in Afghanistan, they destroyed a lot of them Egyptian, Ethiopian temples that was in what you call Northeast Africa, again, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, what you call today Israel, which never existed until 1945, Lebanon, Syria, Turkey. All of that is Northeast Africa, originally populated by African people. And it was an extension of the Nile Valley. And it only just got populated by the Arab of today when Alexander the Fake, not the Great, Alexander the Fake, who came down in 332 BC, conquering Egypt, a lot of what you call Northeast Africa, which was renamed the Middle East. He conquered also Afghanistan, Pakistan, all the way to India. Okay? And that's what they call the Hellenistic period. Okay? The Hellenistic period. Because them crackers brought hell on the goddamn planet. Anywhere the Greek went, and it was what you call a governor of Alexander, that's called the Hellenistic world. You could go look it up and see. And that's where the Arab, which I will show tomorrow, that's why when you look at a mosque, it got the Roman architecture with the dome and everything. They got that shit from the Romans. Okay, I'm going to show you motherfuckers. You ain't going to play with me. I know where you, because you motherfuckers was in tents. You motherfuckers was camel herders. How the fuck you go from a tent to a domed mosque? Where did you get that development from? You got it from the Romans, and that's not all you got from them Byzantine Romans. Okay, they even gave you much of what you took to build Islam with. You ain't gonna play with me. I know, and I'm gonna show the world that y'all a bunch of goddamn liars. So all this fictional smoke and mirrors that y'all putting up, talking about God, Allah gave you a book. That's a damn lie. I can show you much of what you got in the book, where you got it from. Okay, so how the hell Allah give you this? How Allah? I can show you better than I could tell you. Okay, so the smoke and mirrors is up. You niggas worship a faceless prophet. Do y'all know Muhammad? They can't even show Muhammad face. How the fuck is y'all gonna work? How y'all gonna venerate a motherfucker y'all can't even see? I mean, god damn. And he supposed to been a man. He supposed to been a man on the earth. And you mean to tell me he's so fucking holy you can't even see his face? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas talking to a hole in the ground, in the wall, nigga. You know how when you come and a motherfucker you come to the club and shit, you know how they got them old school club and they just open up a little hole in the wall and shit. They won't even let you look in. I like, goddamn, you can't even see the motherfucker face. You know why? Because he never existed. He's the faceless prophet. A faceless prophet that you niggas is worshiping. Okay? And I'm just getting warmed up. I want y'all in the house tomorrow, family, so I can show you much better than I could tell you. Now, I can tell you that I'm pretty good at telling you now, but I don't want to do the whole lecture. And a lot of what, is on these images is going to destroy them. And they know that. I done broke the back of these Muslims long ago. They've been so glad I ain't opened up on Islam in a while, but goddamn it, today is the day. This is my year of opening up a can of whoop ass on Islam. I'm going to be on you Negroes all goddamn year. And I'm going to save my lecture on the Nation of Islam because I'm going to touch them a little bit, but they ain't really Muslims. They ain't even really Muslim. So I say Islam. They don't fit under that title because they ain't really practicing Islam. They some occult Freemasons, ain't really got nothing in common with Orthodox Islam at all. Even the Orthodox Muslims talk about the Nation of Islam. And I can't wait to bring up that video with Wallace Dean Muhammad, Elijah Muhammad's son. Man, he had Farrakhan stuck. He had Farrakhan stuck. He said, God damn it, my mama been told me that was a white man. How the hell you gonna sit up here and this man in the house with Elijah Muhammad? He know damn well that was a goddamn white man. And Farrakhan sat up there silly as hell, couldn't say shit because he know that you don't know more than that man. Matter of fact, when Elijah Muhammad died, he appointed Wallace Dean Muhammad as the leader. He didn't appoint Farrakhan. The Nation of Islam of Elijah Muhammad and the Nation of Islam of Farrakhan is two damn different nations of Islam. He started his own branch. He was never appointed by Elijah Muhammad. Huh? What? Huh? What you say? Huh? Huh? What? What you say? Do I got a nigga out there gonna refute me? No, baby, because it's facts. You were never appointed to lead the Nation of Islam. You started your own shit, nigga. And you fumble. You didn't develop. You didn't develop, bruh. You didn't develop to the point where the Orthodox Muslim was jabbing you, dog. And they ain't nobody to even, you supposed to step on them. You supposed to reclaim your Africanness, your African greatness, and step on them. Yet and still, you kept fumbling. You kept falling. You went and got Ron L. Hubbard. That's why I had to separate the Nation of Islam from this lecture. Because when I dig a y'all motherfucking chest this time, y'all might as well close that motherfucker down. I'm gonna close y'all. Hey, after I do my lecture on the Nation of Islam, y'all gonna go to Chicago, and you know what they gonna have in the window of St. Miriam, what they call the Mosque of Miriam up there? They gonna have out of business. I'm gonna make them put it. Hey, you go out of business. Hey, you can be mad all you want to, nigga, but I tell you what, bring your top scholar. I've been saying that for 10 years. Do it. They gonna say out of business. We going out of business, y'all. This nigga said it and did it said. That nigga that put too much truth up there in front of the people's face to where we can't lie to them no more. You're going out of business. And I just had to laugh at that shit, man. Because y'all niggas swear to God, y'all keep listening to this tomfoolery from these people. I'm sitting up on my tweet, right? I'm laughing. Farrakhan is on, he had Savior's Day, right? Listen to me. Y'all want to roll? Listen to me, y'all. Y'all want to laugh like a motherfucker. He up here talking about the government want my life. The government want my life. But here I am. Nigga, you damn near 200 years old, nigga. They don't want your life, nigga. They waiting on your ass to die, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? You were damn near 80 years old talking about the government want your life. You 80. If they wanted your life, nigga, they would have been took it. They just waiting on you to die, dog. Quit trying to amp your shit up like it's more than what it is. Hey, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. You can put all the mean faces in there all you want. Get the fuck out of here. If they want a motherfucker, they'll get a motherfucker, all right? So, they know you've been compromised long time ago, Farrakhan. They know you've been compromised. You talk more about Jesus than you do Muhammad. I said, damn, I thought these people were Muslims. Nigga, y'all talk more about Jesus. Y'all be hallelujah and amen and shit and praise the Lord. I say, oh, man, y'all motherfuckers is Christians. I thought y'all was Muslims, man. But anyway, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is doomsday for the Muslims. Come one, come all. Any rebuttals, I'm taking them all. I'm taking them all. Okay? Bring it on. Go get the caliphs of Saudi Arabia. Go get all the great imams of the world and have their ass in the live stream. Come get the live stream. It's already popping right now. We done sold so many damn tickets for the people to hear the truth. That is ridiculous because everybody been anticipating this. They've been anticipating this. And let me end on this. Let me end on something. Because, somehow people think that I'm a joke when I say what the fuck I say. I'm no motherfucking joke. Nah, one of these little Muslims put a video up where Dr. Ben was obviously in a mosque. I don't know if he was in Chicago. I don't know if he was in New York. He must have been in New York. I don't know. Where he said he came up and Farrakhan introduced him, and he comes up to the podium and he tells them, that he's going to give them his library. But he said, you heard what he said. He said, I'm going to have my lawyer, you send your lawyer, and you can have the library. So I fast forwards it, and I gets to Dr. Ben's apartment, right? And I say, Dr. Ben, did you give your library to the Nation of Islam? And I'm looking at all the books up on the goddamn shelf. I'm not no goddamn dummy, okay? So what did Dr. Ben say out of his mouth? He said, no, I didn't give it to him. And when he was talking, he was explaining to me that he has stipulations in a contract. That's why he had his lawyer. One of his stipulations is that the public had to have access to it, that women had to have access to it, okay? And the one thing he did say, I don't have to change it up, he said the reason why he chose the Nation of Islam because he felt that they were the only black organization in America that had the capabilities of holding the library. I can be honest about that and tell you that's what he said. But he said that they never came, based on the stipulations, that they never came to get the library. So Dr. Ben told my uncle, you can see him on the video, say, open the door. And he say, and when my uncle went over there and opened the door, he said, there is the books that they were supposed to come and get. I didn't say it. Did you see the fucking video, you dumb motherfuckers? So I understand what he said, but y'all did not live up to where the library at then. Don't show us the video where Dr. Ben said, because the public supposed to have access to it. Dr. Ben would have never gave y'all his library for y'all motherfuckers to hide it, you dumb motherfucker. Dr. Clark gave his library to one of those southern black universities. I don't know exactly which one, but the public have access to that. Anytime a great historian give a library or any type of collection, the public have access to it. Show us where the fuck the library at then, nigga. Show us where the public is, and I'll shut the fuck up. Okay, but it would have still been after that video that Dr. Ben, because that's what Dr. Ben said. Man, listen here. Y'all full of bullshit. Dr. Ben say he set y'all motherfuckers up because he knew the information in the books was going to destroy the shit that y'all was teaching. That's why y'all didn't. Why would the fuck y'all open up a library full of books that would have exposed the shit y'all was teaching? That was a setup, fool. Y'all some fools. That's why y'all lawyers never showed up. Now, if y'all was coming to get Dr. Ben video books, that shit would have been on video. We would have seen y'all video and taking them books out. That would have been a great experience. How the hell y'all gonna come and get a library from Dr. Ben? Ain't no video. Y'all can't show where the damn library is at. Get the fuck out of here. He was not gonna let y'all take his library and hide it from the public. He wasn't gonna do that. And when y'all saw the stipulations in that goddamn contract, y'all never showed the fuck up. So I'm glad you put the video up there. Now people can put two and two together and see the whole story and see that it came right out of Dr. Ben's mouth. Y'all some stupid ass niggas. And I had to say it just like that. You cannot box with me, y'all. I'm just one nigga you cannot box with. Okay? You cannot box with generalseti. I've been on y'all niggas' head for 10 years. I'm the one that coined Fraud Muhammad. Fraud Muhammad. You niggas been mad at me ever since. Y'all niggas always talking about show and prove. And then when I show and prove, y'all want me to shut the fuck up. Y'all don't want no more show and prove. That used to be a coin word of the 5% and all that. Show and prove. And then when I started showing and proving, y'all niggas wanted me to shut the fuck up. Wasn't no more show and prove no more. No, I said he don't show and prove. Shut up, nigga. That's what y'all want me to do because y'all ain't got nothing that could defeat the science and mind of generalseti. I'm a motherfucking enigma for you motherfuckers. Cannot fuck with me, dog. All right. Tomorrow, you can do it right now. Don't you dare miss it. Don't you dare miss it. We starting this year off with that heat. Starting this year off with that heat. You need to be in the house. Tomorrow, 1 p.m., go to Young Pharaoh Eventbrite. You're going to see it right there. Islam and the Quran exposed. Hey, baby, be in the house. We're going to start with Orthodox Islam, but soon, probably some weeks after that or a month later, we're going to get on the NOI and we're going to get on the Moore Science Temple. We're going to get on them together because them is a cult Freemasons and they not even Islam. So we had to stay true to the subject. This is Islam and the Quran exposed. And not one of them, not the Nation of Islam, nor the Moore Science Temple, used the Quran as their holy book. Neither one of them prayed to the Prophet Muhammad, the faceless prophet of Arabia. They don't pray 5 times a day. They don't go to Mecca one day. If they do, they stepping outside their occult religion to do it. They some in-between Negroes, and even the dusty Arab of Arabia talk about them like a dog, call them infidels, because they use Islam fictionally because they are not true Muslim. All right. Tomorrow, family, Young Pharaoh Eventbrite.com. Go there right now. Get your ticket. Don't dare miss it. All right, family. African ancient Egyptian power. Boom.